Hey you guys, so today's topic we're gonna talk about Chef Pie. You guys, if y'all don't know about Chef Pie, she was a TikTok chef and she made the pink sauce. If y'all not familiar with the pink sauce, she made the pink sauce, y'all. So Chef, oh, okay. So y'all, so Chef Pie, she was a chef that came up with the pink sauce, and she's from Florida. She created the pink sauce, and she started, you know, in her kitchen, mixing up her little recipe, did the packaging and, everything to create her complete product. So it seems, interesting to people because they had purchased, orders purchased the pink sauce, and made orders, bought it. But when they received the item came busted and leaking. So there was all kind of typos on the bottle, the nutritional facts. It had 440 servings instead of like the 440, like the proper thing that should have been on the bottle. And the expiration date was wrong. And she ignored the criticism because people were criticizing her product, but she only spoke about the positive things. So when she went on live, and she was talking, about her product, and I guess they were asking about the FDA. She was like, "What do you mean FDA approved?" She was like, "I'm not selling any medical products." So basically, this scared the people because she's in the kitchen, in her kitchen, making this product, and she's not aware of all of the FDA approved, labeling and everything that comes when, whenever you fix anything that is a food product. You have nutritional values, you have like the servings, the calories, and the nutritional facts on the back on the label. Well, she was unaware of that being FDA approved. So when she said that, "What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products," people were like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. She is making, a food product, and she doesn't know what FDA approved is." But unbeknown to her, you know, even though you're making new products, you have to be aware of what those items, as far as just everything, like all the legal aspects of what you're supposed to, how you're supposed to properly package that item. She, from what I see, didn't really understand that portion of creating a product. So there was another TikToker by the name of Allured Beauty who criticized her product. So she made a review. It was her honest review. Her and her friend were on TikTok. They bought the pink sauce. They tried it. They tested it out. She said it was okay, but really nothing that she too much cared for. So when she did her review, it turned into uh, basically kind of like they were going back and forth with Allure Beauty was going back and forth with Pie, the chef Pie, about her review. Everybody can give a review. If people didn't like the sauce, people are entitled to saying that they don't like the sauce. So that was her review. She didn't care too much for it. So she went, Allure Beauty and Chef Pie went on the Karoma show on here on YouTube. So she went to, they spoke about the situation with, her review. And to me, it seems like they were gaslighting Allure Beauty because Allure Beauty, I mean, anybody should be able to give a valid review as to if they like a product or if they won't. And that's what Allure Beauty, she gave her honest opinion about the product, the packaging, how it tastes, and all that stuff. So when she went on the Karomo show, I think it's called Karomo show, they talked about her review, but she wanted to provide the results from the lab, because what she did was she was, I guess, maybe concerned. So Allure Beauty, when she tested the product out or whatever, maybe she was doing her research, she decided to send a sample of the of the pink sauce to the lab to see what it was, what was in there. I seen something where it says she found glitter in it, but I need to go back and read or research that portion again, because somebody said that she found glitter in there, but don't quote me on that, you guys. But I'm gonna go back and refine that. But so anyway, so Chef Pie was, upset to me, like, feeling some type of way on Allure Beauty's review, which I don't know why she was upset, because like I said, everybody's entitled to review a product and say if they like it or if they don't. So when they went on the Coroma show, she was like, you know, to me, it wasn't the proper way to approach something, especially if you're the customer. To me, she should have said, well, whatever her issue is, she should have. I think this is my opinion. Chef Pie should have addressed it in a better manner. That's just me. She should have seen what the issue was and responded and replied, even if it was something like, okay, I'll, check into correcting this, or, moving forward, I'll check into that. Even if she didn't have a response to give her right away, she should have kind of handled it a little different. Just my thoughts on it. But anyway, she never responded. I'm sorry, she never apologized to Chef Pie. Never apologized to Allure Beauty for all this that was kind of they were going back and forth with, until like later on. She did eventually, apologize. But the packaging, from what I seen, Chef Pie, her packaging, she could have did a little bit better. But sometimes when you're new, creating a product, you don't really know. You have a picture maybe per se in your mind of how you want to, your packaging to be, but her packaging was a little bit, I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong with the packaging, it was okay, but the label looked like it was like a little bit too long for the back of the bottle. Maybe she should have shortened it a little bit. That's just my thoughts and my perspective on it. And then her nutritional value facts and everything on the back, she should have kind of fact checked that before she printed out the label, like the what was it, the servings, I believe it was the serving. She should have checked and made sure that was correct prior to printing all those labels. Also, I think she should have, when she sent out these orders to the customers, in her ingredients she had milk, honey, and eggs. As everybody knows, she Chef Pie lives in Florida, so she was shipping everything out of Florida. You guys know Florida is very, very hot, so she should have researched how to ship refrigerated foods, because there's a way to ship refrigerated foods. She could have linked up with a company instead of dropping it off maybe like at a UPS or whatever. She should have figured out how to ship it refrigerated, in a refrigerated truck. But I'll get to that later. So after this situation with Chef Pie and Allure Beauty, Chef Pie was on TikTok, of course, because that's where she was, putting her pink sauce, going advertising it, going live, selling it, marketing it on TikTok. She got a lot of reviews, she got a lot of followers. You guys can go see her. Her following is really huge. But she went and she created, this pink sauce, and her platform, and sold a lot of the pink sauce. But now, after all this happened and all this transpired with, like I said, with the Allure Beauty, she had been picked up by Dave's Gourmet, I believe it is. Dave's Gourmet picked her up, and they did a partnership with her. So y'all, whenever a lot of people are on YouTube and on TikTok and they are seen by businesses and, you know, different people, that, try to help out entrepreneurs who are just starting. And that's great. That's wonderful. So Dave's Gourmet somehow partnership with Chef Pie, and they wanted to, reach out to her, see if they can, do a partnership so they can get her product in Walmart, which they were successful with doing. So somehow there was an issue with, supposedly, after everything got launched and everything was going good, Dave's Gourmet was able to get her product, the pink sauce, onto the shelves at Walmart. Over 4,000 and something Walmarts, I believe it was. So it was very successful in that aspect. But the thing is, once once entrepreneurs link up with these big companies, I think it's very, very important to get a lawyer involved, because at any given time, any moment, sometimes you don't know what, you sign contracts like the partnership. I'm sure she had to sign a partnership agreement or something, some kind of legal documentation with Dave's Gourmet, as in what, Dave's Gourmet is going to do for Chef Pie. So I think, this is my personal opinion, you guys, Chef Pie should have got a lawyer to review those documents on whatever she was signing, because later on, Chef Pie said that I'm sorry, that Dave's Gourmet did not pay her um, money that she felt like she was entitled to. She said that they paid her a total of $120,000. So eventually, she said that she wasn't receiving money. I'm not sure. Maybe she felt like she was supposed to get more than $120,000, but she went and made a GoFundMe account and was trying to raise $100,000. She said she was, broke. She was about to get evicted. Her kids didn't have, like, this. Her kids didn't have that, and she was saying that she was having all these financial issues because supposedly Dave's Gourmet wasn't paying her. But eventually all that kind of blew over and she restarted, you know, selling her pink sauce, but also she sells a blue sauce now. But from what I've seen, as of last month, the FDA stopped her from selling it, from what I read. But with all this, with Chef Pie and the pink sauce, you guys, my general, um, I guess, in my opinion, my general, I guess, synopsis of it all is that she should have got a lawyer. She should have checked into everything. She should have made sure her labeling was proper, because when you're dealing with food, you want to make sure that it has all the nutritional values, like the calories, the servings, is all that has to be right. Because whenever you launch a product like that, especially in a food item, you're going to be, the microscope is going to be on you, because you're um, it's a new item going on the shelf. So people want to look and want to, research and see what the nutritional value is, because a lot of people are very health conscious. So they want to make sure that what they're eating is, good good stuff. We're putting it in our bodies. I mean, so my thing is, y'all, sometimes we do things and we rush into stuff so fast and we think that it's gonna, turn out to be a good payday, and eventually it will. Not saying that it's not, but when doing something like this, you have to really, 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 and really, really do your research, understand what's what, because I mean, she didn't even really know what the FDA approval and all of that was, so she was thinking that, no, I don't sell medical products, but I don't know, but My thing is, like I said, all this stuff should have been researched. And if somebody gives you a response to, I mean, a review and give you a response, that to me would make me want to go and research what I did wrong, you know, and correct everything moving forward. Because sometimes when you're an individual, you know, small business, and you're an entrepreneur making a product, you're not gonna, your first launch may not be the best launch. Your packaging, everything, your labeling, it may be looking like garbage after you kind of come along and do more research and you look at other people's products, like the ranch dressing, or you know, the ketchup and things of that sort. You know, you want to look at their stuff to see how they're marketing their stuff, and you kind of want to follow their um, kind of in line with them, so your product will stick out just like their product will. So, y'all, I mean, I understand what Chef Pie was trying to do, but at the same time, you know, when you have customers, you don't want to be kind of barking at them or not handling the situation whenever they give a review. Your reviews are, to me, viewed as constructive criticism. If somebody tells you they don't like this or they don't like this, it tastes like this, it tastes like that, that gives you a chance to try to like tweak the product to make it better. No matter if it's the taste, the packaging, maybe your website, where you're marketing, how you're marketing, just whatever review somebody gives you, you should take it, and it should be a helper tool for you to fix whatever moving forward, to help you build on your business. This could have been a multi-million-dollar business that she has, but from what I see, Dave's Gourmet, that could have been a good situation, but she was saying she wasn't getting paid, this, that, and the third with their partnership. But at the same time, she has to really read those fine words. As you guys know, whenever somebody has a contract, it's almost like reading a whole nother language. You guys have to get a lawyer, somebody who understands the the verbiage, the talk, the words, because you know they use words in those legal contracts that we be like, what does that mean? You know, you have to go and Google what this means. But I think a lawyer is always a needed thing whenever you have a business and you're starting something with a bigger business that's going to partnership with you to try to help bring you um, more um, you know, kind of put you in the limelight, because she could have expanded to like a whole bunch of different stores. I'm sure all kind of grocery stores, all kind of like, you know, the I know Kmart's not open, but besides, you know, you got Target, you know, and all other kind of stores that she could have probably, if everything went right and the contract was right and understood. Because to me, maybe she didn't understand the contract and what was um, Dave Dave Gourmet's, you know, what they were supposed to be giving her. I think that if everything was understood, she probably could have been grown a lot more and expanded to different stores, different grocery stores, just, you know, anywhere in all states, you know, even probably overseas, you know, who knows. But I just think that the situation could have been handled better. That's just me, you know, because a lot of people were leaving reviews. But Allure Beauty, she was just another TikToker. You know, she stated how she felt about it, and you know, it was like a little back and forth thing. But they eventually, you know, made amends and came to a, you know, evil. I mean, an even level playing ground. But y'all, when y'all are doing things, just, you know, if you guys are new entrepreneurs and you guys are new to the business and you guys are partnering with these bigger companies, just get a lawyer. That's important. You know, sometimes we always want to rush things. We want to be like, you know, I'm trying to hurry up and make it come up. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to make this money. But there's also levels and steps that you got you know, we all have to take to get to that point. things don't happen overnight. You know, Rome wasn't built overnight. You know, you have to take the time to understand everything, to make sure everything is in, you know, place to be successful. You know, maybe it was a bad contract, I don't know, but did she know that if it was a good or bad contract? I mean, did she read it? I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what I feel. You know, when you got those contracts, like I said, it's reading like reading a whole nother language, because you may not know some of that lingo, some of that verbiage that is in there. So I think that is very, very important. But I mean, there's big companies that will try to pick, you know, like on TikTok, they see people, I mean, they may be on YouTube, you know, if you have something that they could probably help with, because they're going to benefit from it too. I mean, it's not a free ride for you to jump on, you know, for them to jump on, for Chef Pie to jump on with Dave Gourmet. You know, they're, Dave's Gourmet is going to make their money, make their cut eventually somewhere along the line too, you know. So it works out for both parties, you know. They were gonna basically pick her up and, you know, get her to all these Walmarts, her product to all these Walmarts, but then in retrospect, of course, they were gonna get their portion or their cut for helping her out. But I mean, that would have been a good thing. If that was me, I would have researched everything. I would have took all everybody's constructive criticism, all the reviews. I would have took that. I would have took heed to that and made a better product, instead of trying to kind of go back and forth and going on, you know, different shows and stuff. That's me. I would have just corrected the issue, moving forward, making a better situation for myself. And maybe she could have been probably at a lot, like I said, a lot of local mom and pop shops that are in like these small, even the small towns. You know, she could have really blossomed. But that is my takeaway from this. I just think that Chef Pie should have did more research, and this is my opinion. Again, you know, she should have did more research. She should have took the time to understand the business more, because like I said, sometimes we jump into things, we're gonna, you know, I want to hurry up and make this and make money off of it, but you really have to find out the baseline, the rules, regulations, whatever you want to call it, before you jump in head first. But yeah, so Chef Pie, she's still selling as far as I know, on her website on TikTok. If you guys can check her out, it's Chef Pie, the pink, the pink sauce. Is, you could put Chef Pie the pink sauce and it should come up on TikTok, and you guys will see it. Now she's added a blue sauce, so she's doing a blue sauce as well. And I haven't checked any reviews because I did see something that said the FDA kind of shut her down, but I gotta check that out because she's still on there selling it. So I don't know. I have to do more research on that. But like I said, I just wanted to talk about this because it was something that I seen like last year, I believe it was. But now that, you know, I thought about it, I was like, I wonder how Chef Pie is. She's, you know, what's going on, you know, how her business is doing. I never tried the pink sauce myself. Um, I don't think I want to try it after seeing, but I mean, I believe she did revamp things. However, I just don't, I'm not, I don't know if I want to try it, but I don't know. I may try it, I don't know. But right now, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But you guys, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Chef Pie maybe should have taken Allure Beauty along with all of her other reviews, you know, as a constructive criticism moving forward to help her better her business, her brand, you know, labeling the product and everything else? Do you think Dave's Gourmet, do you think that they wrote a bad contract? Or do you think that she was rushing things and she wanted money faster than what they were probably selling the product? I mean, y'all tell me. I don't know. I'm just, you know, these are just my thoughts, you know. But yeah, y'all let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But thanks for stopping in and checking my video out. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.